Ladies and gentlemen, good afternoon. I welcome you to yet another episode of the 48th edition of CLC Conversations, organized by the NSHM Centre for Language and Communication, headed by Professor Dr. Saujanya Puri. CLC is more than just a training space. It's a vibrant platform that empowers students to grow holistically, from refining communication and interpersonal skills to enhancing personality and employability. It plays a vital role in preparing us for the real world. I am Rishabh Banerjee, a first-year undergraduate student pursuing Bachelor's in Business Administration from NSHM Kolkata. And today I have the pleasure speaking with one of our very own, Rishika Sengupta, an accomplished alumna of our college who has walked this journey and made the most of every opportunity. Rishika is a dynamic human capital strategist in the making. She is currently pursuing her master's in human capital management and analytics at NUS Business School in Singapore, one of Asia's top universities, and she has been awarded the prestigious Study Award Scholarship for her academic excellence. She is a graduate in applied psychology from NSHM Kolkata, where she ranked in the top 5% of her class. Over the years, Rishika has built an impressive portfolio from HR consulting and talent acquisition to people analytics and mental wellness frameworks. Her work has already made a measurable impact and engagement in real organizations. It's a privilege to have her with us today to share her journey, her lessons, and her vision. Rishika, welcome, and thank you so much for being here.
Thank you so much, Risha, for this lovely introduction. Thank you.
Yeah, so to begin with, how was your journey at NSHM like? The entire 3 years of undergraduation.
Oof. It's a like what I will say. If I say it one word, if you tell me to explain, it's amazing. When I was in NSHM, NSHM is always a great learning experience. To be
Yeah,
honest, at
always.
NSHM, it's not only about that in NSHM we have greater good academic environment. In NSHM, it's provide you a holistic development. Other than the academics, I have gain an opportunity to explore my other skill sets like communication skills, leaderships, organization skills. Through my 3 years of journey, I was a class representative, and as we all know, login is our very own official cultural fest. In login, I was the invitation head. So all of these experiences have helped me to shape as a person. And other than this, all the faculties, the non-teaching staffs, all my juniors, seniors, all of them are very helpful. All of them are just a call away. So NSHM is my very own. Maybe today I'm far away, but NSHM is very close to my heart. And it was a great and lovely experience to NSHM. I still, if I have get an opportunity, and when I'm in Kolkata, I always plan to visit NSHM at least for
Yeah.
once. It's just like a home for all of us.
It's like a second home.
True.
Yes. Yes. And my next question is after your plus two, what initially drew you to study psychology?
See, that's a very good question. I in my 10 plus 2, in my 10 plus 2, I was always planning to take psychology in my HS
Mhm.
as a subject. But in my school, there is no scope to study psychology. Okay, as a subject. So, but I was always pretty much interested to know and curious to know how human minds work, how human minds behave in different situations. And I and my both parents are working, and they have a pretty busy work schedule. So I was always wanted someone who can hear, who can hear my problems and give me the solutions when actually I need. And I truly believe that psychology is not only about the person, those who are going through depression or anxiety or something like that. Psychology is just like psychology as a subject will give you a healing touch always. So for that reason, like, I always wanted to know the human minds, how they functions, the and for that I have chose career psychology as my undergrad.
Okay. And now currently you are doing your master's in human capital management and analytics. So
Yeah.
basically this is totally into business administration. If I go human capital analytics, HR analytics, these are totally into business administration. Now, doing your undergraduation in psychology, how did that foundation of psychology help you move into a totally different line for your master's, like pursuing human capital analytics? How did the foundation of psychology help you in doing that, pursuing that?
Okay, that's a good question. See, when I have studied psychology, I have papers like organizational behavior and human capital management.
Okay.
So I was always drawn to the human side of the organization. Okay, what drives people, how we can build better teams and optimize talents. During my undergrad days, I realized that the future of HR lies at the intersection of psychology's data and strategy. That's why, human capital management and analytics felt like the right fit for me. It combines all three components and prepares me for dynamic evidence based decision making, which is very required, which is the skill sets required in today's HR world. Other than this, I really want to mention, ma'am is not here today. She was not able to join, but that time my faculty Shiny ma'am, who was our academic director and HR faculty, she plays a vital role here, to grow my interest in this subject. I still recall and go through her notes, her slides when I need to build any presentation or something. So yeah, that's my
Okay.
main motivation.
Okay. And also to note, you have graduated in the top 5% of your class during your undergraduation.
Okay,
Like,
yeah.
I want to ask you, like, what was your daily study habit and mindset like? Like, what was your consistency throughout your undergraduate years? And what was your
Oh,
daily routine like in college days?
so sorry. You have asked me this question, but genuinely, I really don't think that I have a very concrete answer for that. But I will give you a little bit of my daily routines. I am not a person who truly believe that every morning I'll woke up at 6 o'clock and from 6 to 10 I will read this, and after that I will take a break or something. See, I truly believe that in my even today's also, currently I am working, and I am a student here at NUS, so it's still now and then I don't have a fixed routine, but I don't have a fixed routine that every day I've studied for 7 hours or 8 hours. But what I did is, I always prefer it to study anytime which I really want to study. If I think want to study, and other than this, see, I truly believe if you want to rank the top 5%, it's not only about you will study whole day, then only you will be achieve that kind of score. It's all about the outer knowledge, outer exposure, how you are, how you are planning to approach your questions in the exam, in the interviews, in the viva and all. So I truly believe it's not only about my academic routine, it's all about the kind of exposure I have gotten in NSHM, and other than this, the faculties, the way they have taught me and their guidance and support.
Like setting daily targets of what you want to do throughout the entire day helps really. Like,
Yeah, setting daily targets, and other than this, I am not a person who is a bookworm. Okay, so I always give priorities, and our faculties always encourage that approach to go beyond your classroom, beyond your papers, and also I have always tried to learn new things, and especially in exam, I always try to approach the questions in a different way than my peers.
okay,
So I truly believe it has helped me a lot to gain
okay.
a good score in my
Yeah.
undergrad.
And like you said, like co-curriculars are equally important, and it really helps us
Yeah,
shape a
definitely.
good, be
Yeah,
good in academics, shape,
yeah,
be
of
good in
course, of
academics.
course.
Like now, if you could tell us, like what were the co-curricular activities or areas you were into during your college days at NSHM?
Oh, okay. Maybe I was in the everything, like it can be CLC, it can be cultural fest, or it's any kind of activities. But I truly believe, see, other than this, if you take part in extracurricular activities, like see, if you took part in CLC, CLC is a platform which will not only which will not only help you to learn English, it will also boost your confidence. It will also help you to enhance your public speaking skills. So yeah, like I truly believe these are the, are beyond academics and beyond the books. In today's modern scenario, if you want to, you will really want to excel, you need those kind of skill sets. And other than this, I have took part in the cultural fest, as I mentioned earlier. So this cultural fest, like as I said, I was the invitation head. So it has helped me to understand what a leadership look like. And there were also our mentors, Shojanna ma'am was there, Shudip sir was there, and other faculties
Yes.
were there, those who really helped us to grow, honestly. And if you are always if you are always into books, you won't get that kind of exposure. And these are definitely helping me today, even to to lead any team, or to part in any kind of conversation. So yeah, I think these has a huge it is a huge thing if you can get if you are really into extracurricular. And it will also help you to boost your CV, because I truly believe from an HR perspective, like I have done resume screenings a lot in my life. So you see, everyone's resume is same, that you have done this internship for this organization, you have 3 years of degree. And nowadays, due to MCQs and all, everyone has a more or less, like, see, of course there are top 5% or 10% students, they are exception. But other than this, most of the students nowadays, they really scored pretty well. So what's different in you, why that the extracurricular which will give you an edge in anything, like maybe to crack a top institute in the world, or maybe to crack an interview in a top MNC. So yeah,
Like being
that's
in
the
these, participating in these extracurricular activities, like as you were saying, it really helps us stay at a different level,
of
like
course, of course. So
yes, compared to
of
others.
course
Like
it
we
will, of
can
course.
get real life experience working.
Yes, of course, you will get
Yes.
real life experience, real life exposure. See, if I am a leadership position, when I was an invitation is, I always need to meet some deadlines.
Yes.
Shojanna me sending me an email. Shudip sir is texting me. What's your update? What you have done till now? So I always it was also, see, if I need to do it on a project, on a academic project, maybe I will feel burdened or bored sometimes. But just because I love to organize fest and I am doing it, it's on my love's labor, and I am getting an exposure how to lead a team under the guidance of the persons, those who are hugely highly experienced. So yeah, in that way, like during my college days, after meeting so many deadlines, I was pretty much acquainted with the work pressure, with the stress. So nowadays, if I also need to meet a deadline, it's not that difficult for me. Maybe for like others, those who have never done anything in their college days other than the academics. So yeah, that's the key thing you should
Yeah.
focus.
Okay. And like we all NSHM students eagerly wait for login every year.
Of
We
course,
eagerly
of course.
wait for
Still,
login,
still,
and
still. If I get an opportunity in this year, if there is any login happen, I know NUS won't
sure,
allow me, but I will definitely love to join, to meet my
sure, sure,
faculties, my friends, my
sure.
juniors. It's
Last year
always
we had login back in December,
yeah.
2024 December we had login.
I was there. I have met Shojanna ma'am and other faculties as well. Anusha ma'am was also there. If I met everyone. Even still, I can recall Anushya ma'am was actually waiting to meet me because I am exactly not from Calcutta, so I was a bit late. But it's a when your faculties are waiting for you to meet you, this is the best feeling in the world. This is priceless.
And like as you mentioned, you were the invitation head for in our cultural fest login. Like, how
Yeah.
was your overall experience like? Like I was in the sponsorship team previously, so
Oh, okay.
we had to do a lot of calls. Like we have to get in to get sponsorships and all, and also the invitation
I
team
was
was
I
also
was
there.
also I was also work in sponsorship team, but yeah, under you don't know him, under Shubhoda was there, my senior, like
Okay.
he is your
Okay.
super senior. Under his guidance, yeah, I was also a part of the sponsorship team, so I know the stress.
Like, how was your experience like being the invitation head? How was your experience like working in login,
Yeah,
getting
yes,
sponsorships,
yeah.
bringing in
See,
invitations?
see, I am telling you, when I was the invitation head, before being an invitation head in my first year, I was working in the invitation team. That time, Mr. Richie Bose was my invitation head. So I have learned a lot of lessons from all of my seniors. How to approach a college, how to write an invitation letter, how to get in touch with them, how you can solve all the queries and everything. So it was a great learning experience. See, if you are working in an invitation head, it's not only that you are meeting people, those who are only from your college. You will get an opportunity to meet people from maybe all over Calcutta, or if I'm and to be precise, maybe all over West Bengal. So it's a great opportunity. And other than the sending them invitation, it will also a great opportunity to learn them personally. And it also helps me to boost my networking skills. Even still, I am connected with few people from Javier's, from Heritage, and from other places. They are some of them are from in my field. Maybe I always ask them if I need any HR related suggestion or something like that. They have also asked me if I really need any help in the talent acquisition space or learning on development space. Those are my skill set. So yeah, this is a great, other than the learning opportunities, of course, there. Other than this, it's a great networking opportunity. I truly believe it will broaden your horizon, definitely.
Yes, it helps to network a lot
Yeah,
with a
of
lot of
course,
people.
network
We
also
get to
network.
meet a lot of people and yeah,
Of
communicate.
course, of course. And I truly believe everyone has some unique skill sets. So when you really meet someone, you can learn from them a lot. Maybe how they speak, how they approach a situation, or something like that. So how they think, this is a great networking opportunities. So yeah, of course.
We have a question in the chat, like from Lakshmi Kalyani Sengupta. If you had to describe your journey from NSHM to NUS in one word, what it would be and why?
Oh, she is my mom, and she's thank hello, Ma.
Oh,
Can you
okay.
please open your camera? It would be great if you can, because I am far away from you, and she always does that. She always keeps the toughest questions towards her. Ma, please, can you please open your camera? Hello, am I audible? Oh, maybe she is facing some network issues because currently she is
Okay.
in her office. So yeah, not an issue.
Okay.
What's her question? Can you please repeat?
Yes, the question is if you had to describe your journey from NSHM to NUS in one word, what it would be and why?
Okay, she is an English faculty, so maybe I need to give a concrete one-word answer. So yeah, I think I truly believe I will say it's transformative. Because every step from studying applied psychology at NSHM to exploring global human capital strategies and NUS has reshaped now how I see people work and purpose. So it was not just an academic transition, I will say. It was a shift in mindset, confidence, and whatnot, ambition. I evolved from being a student of theory to a practitioner with global perspective and future focused skills. So yeah.
Now,
And
you
I'm pretty sure Ma is taking all her mental notes, and after ending this session, she will call me. You have gone wrong these places, and try to correct from the next time.
you are pursuing your masters at Singapore, NUS Singapore. Like, what inspired you to pursue your masters at NUS?
That's a great question. See, I truly believe, I have mentioned earlier if
Yes.
in today's world, in today's modern world, if you really want to work as an HR, it's not like you will only know about the HR theories and all. If you really want to work as an HR, you truly need the data best skill set. So yeah, like in my course at NUS, it's not only about the core HR skills. It's a perfect blend of HR and data analytics, which is like AI, machine learning, and all, and which is a perfect blend and very important for today's world. So yeah, that's the main thing I really inspired me to pursue a course in NUS. And other than this, in NUS, you will get the best students from all around the globe and the best faculties from all around the globe, and it will give you an opportunity to think differently. And here you will get a lot of opportunity to do cross departmental projects. Maybe in my first semester, I have done few projects not only based on academic, out of other than my academics, which is cross departmental. So yeah, it's a great opportunity, and the course curriculum is of course the best. So that's my inspiration to choose Singapore. And NUS is one of the best institution in the world. So they have
Yes.
global reputation. They have a strong alumni network. So yeah, these are the all things which mm, influence my decision to join
Okay. Like, and
NUS.
now, if you could help us know the procedure which you went through. Like, we BBA students, if we want to do our masters, like if we want to do an MBA, we sit for competitive exams in our third year, like CAT, GMAT. There are exams, and like after doing a psychology, what was the entire process like to get into NUS? If you could tell us.
Yeah, definitely. I want to approach this answer not only from from how to get into NUS, like to get into any top B schools in
Any
the
sort
world.
of, yes,
Yeah,
international
definitely. So
universities. Yeah.
so yeah, like see, I can only tell you about the business part. So I am not. So I can. So I like to mention that if you are when you are in your second or third year, please be very precise that what you exactly want to do in life. Like after BBA, you want to work there, and or you want to do a masters or MBA later. If you want to do a masters after your BBA, then you should do, you can, maybe you are interested in finance, maybe you are interested in marketing or HR or any other field. You need to have a clear mindset from which universities you are planning to join, and what are the tiny steps you need to take when you are in your undergrad. So I will strongly recommend, if you really want to pursue masters in a top base school, but you will start doing internship in the related fields, make some connections, and the global mindset is very important. Like you need to, maybe I know a lot of people from NSHM, they have enough potential, but they maybe they are in a self-doubt. They sometimes they truly believe, oh, it's not possible for me. But you always have to have the global mindset. And other than this, you have to be very strategic. Because see, of all of we want to be the part of the top universities in the world. But for the when it comes to top university, everyone is planning to join there, so the seats are very limited and it's highly competitive. So I will strongly recommend everyone make a concrete CV. The concrete CV means you will make 3-4 pages CV, of course not like we have learned it from Anushya ma'am and Sojanna
Yes.
ma'am. Both
Yes.
make a CV within one page, a concrete one. And of course your CV would be the one which will the cater actually the program you are planning to apply. Maybe I have also gone through this kind of CVs, like maybe if someone is willing to join HR and she or she has mentioned in their CV lots of marketing related internship. Maybe they have done it from the top companies in the world, but it's not the related field, right? So there is no point. So first try to build a concrete CV. In NSHM, you have great support. You have career, you have placement sale, you have career team, faculties like your batch coordinators. Like other than this, the CLC faculties are there. They all of them are very helpful. They are always eager to help, and our alumni are also very helpful. So I truly believe you should, first you should make a good CV, like concrete CV. Be clear what do you want to do in your future, and later on you will try to figure out the what schools, like what universities you are planning to join and why you are planning to join those universities. It's not like that I am planning to join Stanford because Stanford global ranking is 6. That's not the case. Maybe there are some universities those who are not at high rank at Stanford or NUS, but maybe they will cater your purpose, your needs. So please offer that. And other than always applying for top universities, make a do some research, not only based on their ranking, their global reputation, alumni network, job prospects and everything. Make a list in 3 categories, like your dream universities, competitive universities, and safe universities. Dream universities maybe in the universities where there are 10 to 20% chances for you to get into. Maybe the competitive ones is 30 to 40% chances to get into, and the safe ones maybe 60 to 70 or 80% chances to get into. So make a complete list in that ways. After doing that, note down the deadlines. Where are the deadlines? Maybe some schools have rolling deadlines, like when and some have some very strict deadlines. And see, and another thing people usually students did huge mistake. What they do, they make a one CV or they make a one SOP and they try to put it in every schools, but every schools needs is different. In sub schools they maybe ask you for a 500 word statement of purpose. Maybe there are some schools those will ask you your very background specific question. So please try to keep track on that. And if you have any question, you can always ask their admission office through mail, or ask any alumni nowadays. In those who are the in corporate professionals, all of them are in LinkedIn, and honestly they are most of them are very helpful from my personal experience. I can say that. So yeah, like I will say be curious, try to do try to apply some strategy, and yeah, and help is always available. And I truly believe there are lots of global problems is there, and global problems needs global solution. So be curious, work strategically, think differently, and if I can make from NUS, also you can.
Okay. And as you said that whatever internships we apply to from a second year or third year, it has to be domain specific, right? Like
Of
if I
course,
want to
domain
work
specific.
specific, like if I want to go for finance during my masters, So all my internships and projects and whatever research paper I do, it has to be based on finance. It's
Yeah,
a
see,
problem in
this
every
see
CV,
you
as
can.
you said.
Yeah, see, you can do it, think it in a different way. Maybe if you are planning to apply in finance, you can do 2 to 3 internship in finance. Maybe working once in market research, on work on once in or one in anything else, where you can tell the interviewer that I was pretty much interested into finance, but I was willing to explore other domains. That's why I did one internship is marketing to actually test my skills that am I a suitable candidate for marketing or not. Then I have realized no, marketing is not my cup of tea. I am more a kind of a finance guy, so that's why I have joined finance. And the
Okay.
last thing I want to mention, thanks for your question, Rishabh, that like nowadays there are lots of CV making institutions are there. So they, if you ask them to create a CV, they will give you some fancy words in the CV, or maybe they will give you some like I did this that in the internship, which actually you have never done, and you have no idea about that. But trust me, I have given a lots of interviews in my life, so from my personal experience, when you put whatever you mention in your CV, you know everything word by word, because when you are in interview session, they will check your CV and ask from them. So there too you can't give them the excuse that, oh, this was not made by me, this was made by some agency, so that's why I don't know this or don't know that. So please know every word of your CV and prepare accordingly. Prepare accordingly and for your interview, and always believe that your interview and your SOP are just like your reflection. Like maybe in SOP, and maybe when you are putting a SOP is just like you. What do you want to do in future? Or what's your current background? Why do you want to pursue this? So of course, like treat your interview and treat your SOP just like your first date. This is a chart. This is a scope for you to impress the admission officer or the faculty. So these are all my
Yes.
suggestion, and I strongly recommend everyone, please get out of your comfort zone. Think globally. We need global leaders. Not only about not only talking about from business, maybe from any field. It can be technology, it can be media, it can be academician. Like see, in our college there are lots of accomplished academician are there, so they are our like biggest inspiration. So yeah, like in and always try to be the best in your own field. It's not that you need to be a businessman or you need to be a top corporate leaders. Like if you can be successful in any field, but choose according to your acumen. That's my whole point. Maybe that corporate sector is paying me more money than maybe if I want to be a media person. Sorry, I have no, please no offense. I am just giving an example if there is
Yeah,
any
sure.
media people here, but I'm just giving an example. Don't do that. Ask your heart, ask your mind what you exactly want to do, and choose accordingly to your acumen. If you are not able to do that by your own, I think you can ask your academic director, or ask you, or you can definitely ask for a third person perspective. But yeah, of course, I will. My suggestion is choose wisely.
Yeah. Sure. So, like, and how different is the learning environment in Singapore compared to India? Like, what are some skills that you realized were critical once you went abroad for your masters?
See, I'm telling you, NUS and NSHM is like a place. Yeah, I'm from Calcutta, and NSHM is like a place. It's just like as I said, it's just like your home. There, the competition is much less
Yes.
because it's my known environment. Maybe there are in my See, the main thing is in my college, if I need any help, I can easily know whom I need to approach, and there is like no that kind of cultural shock. But see, NUS is a place where in Singapore, not only in NUS, in any top universities in the world or in any different, there is a huge cultural shock. Okay, maybe if I need to ask any help from Anusha ma'am, I will just after this conversation, I will drops her a text in Bengali that ma'am যে আমার এই আমার খুব প্রয়োজন আপনি আমাকে ফ্রি হলে একটা কল করবেন but when I am in Singapore I can't do that, and in India you know that in the faculties are always available in that way, like they are just a text or call away. But in abroad I am not telling that they are not, of course they are, but you see every country's rules and regulation and ambience is different. Here maybe I need to send them an email, I need to wait for their reply. And other than this, if you ask me for the academic environment, of course like every places they have pros and cons. Like in India it's not only about NSHM, it's see there are less opportunities to to cross functional cross departmental projects, and maybe there the internships are very limited. See, from my example, currently I am as an HR, I am working in a learning and developmental project in Prudential Singapore. Okay, I am actually working in a real consulting project. So in India, like this kind of opportunities are truly less, because the and of course here you will get of course here you will get a global exposure. That's the thing, like that's the and here the peers are also very competitive. They are from different countries, so it's you can learn a lot of things from others. Maybe in my classroom and NSHM, those are there, all of they were from we are maybe from the same environment, same cultural background, so maybe we think almost similarly. But here maybe we think very different way. Maybe in my class someone who is from France, maybe hard approach towards one business solution, one conflicts and negotiation, maybe it's very different from my approach. So it's a great learning opportunity here.
And that's why you said like many times that doing cross-departmental projects really help us get into all the domains, getting to know what is
Yeah, of
happening in
course,
each
if
part.
you see, if you, we can HR person, if I take, if I sit today with our office finance team and discuss that
Yes.
how we can budget how we can make a budget for our next maybe HR business model and HR training program, of course, I will get an opportunity to know the finance team in our office, or maybe from a college perspective, maybe the students, those who are from MSc in finance, it will of course give me an opportunity to maybe he or she can also learn how a HR business model look like. Maybe I will also get an opportunity to learn, oh, that's the way how to maintain an Excel sheet or do a budget for a business model. So yeah, that's of course a learning
Yeah.
experience.
So as you are studying and working as an HR leader, I want to ask you, like, what do you think makes a good HR leader or a good strategist in today's business world? Like, we have numerous courses online. In fact, I am doing one from IIM Ahmedabad. It's about how do we apply game theory in management and strategy. So there are many
Okay.
courses, many degrees available. But I want to ask you that what is that one thing that will make me a good leader or a good strategist in today's corporate business world?
See, in today's corporate business world, I don't want to mention it from only from a HR perspective. You can be a HR leader, a business leader, a market team lead from a marketing team or any field. If you overall, if you want to be a corporate leader, see, nowadays it's not like it maybe it was relevant previous 30-20 days, maybe after joining. If you have gone to a good university, you will learn something like theory, practical, and you can apply it throughout your entire life. But now it's now, now the world is evolving very fast. So always you need to be acquainted with the new skill set. You have the mindset is very important. You have always the mind to learn new things, and you need to be stay updated with the current trends and current business concepts and all. These are always, you need to be stay curious, and you have that mindset, and you need to be a lifelong learner. That's the key to success
Yes.
of an HR leader. It's not that you have learned because maybe 15 years back what the HR practices was there. Maybe 15 years back everyone was work from office, so it was pretty easy for them, for the HR leaders to keep track their performance management. But maybe few of them are working from office, they are on a business trip, and they few of them are maybe working from home. So if you want to keep track all the employees performance management, maybe you need to adopt new technology, new strategy. And
Yes.
sometimes as a modern leader, you always need to be always need to be a bit more empathetic. And I truly believe the emotional intelligence, empathy, and the lifelong learner and the lifelong learning mindset is the key to succeed as a corporate leader.
Yes, as you mentioned, emotional intelligence and empathy. So my next question is this only, like how important is emotional intelligence, empathy, and especially authenticity in the corporate?
See, I can say you in the empathetic. Maybe see, I'm telling you one thing. Today, I have a meeting before joining this session with my manager. Today I came here because in my apartment there is some construction work is going on. So my meeting was from 1:30. So I came here at office and around 2:30 or something. So I have requested her that that ma'am, can we do that from 2:30? So I truly believe that you need to be more considerate. You need to be more you need to be more empathetic. If you are not feeling empathetic towards any employee, he or she will definitely don't feel included and don't get motivated to work for you or for the organization. These are the so yeah so in that way empathy is very very important. Like, you need to be a bit empathetic. It's not only about in a corporate sector or something like that. I think we should start practice empathy from our home. Maybe it's a great
Yes.
practice.
Yes. And currently, you are working as an HR consultant, a talent acquisition manager, and also you're into people analytics. Like
No,
what?
currently I am working precisely. Currently I am working in L&D, learning and development
Okay.
proposition.
Okay.
Currently I am trying to build a business model which will
Okay.
mainly based on, like, employee development, basically employee well-being, employee engagement, and how the business model which will not only which will cater both, like which will help the employees to gain some skills, and which will skills those will help them to grow both personally and professionally, and other than this which will also meet our business needs.
Like if you face any sort of challenges, like in corporate world or any sort of business, like HR consultant is all about managing the employees together. So if you face any challenges, so how do you overcome challenges?
See, well, how do I overcome challenges? That's a good question. See, when I always face any challenge, I always prefer to take it like try to think very strategically and scientifically. See, when I am a HR consultant, when I'm working as a HR consultant project, I need to meet people from different HR different HR domain. Maybe if I'm working in learning and development, maybe someone from talent, maybe someone from HR process and others. So if the key factors maybe I am facing, maybe what I am thinking, that that this is important for this business project, maybe they are not agreeing with me. So there is some challenge of in the today's corporate world. Maybe if it's not only about from different team, maybe your managers will not only will agree with you all the time. So always need to stay calm. Yeah, I always prefer to stay calm, respect everyone's opinion, like not that I am tell what I am telling this is the best. Respect everyone's opinion. And if you ask me how I manage precisely, like as I said, I always try prefer to think strategically and scientifically, analyze my opinion and others' opinion, prefer to take a third person perspective view. Maybe she is not from my team or some HR domain. Maybe she's from strategy or something. She has a bit knowledge in this domain. So this way I plan the strategies accordingly.
Yes.
Yes,
And my
I won't recover. Say that every time I am doing it in a best way, but still I am learning how to do it.
yes. And my last question is like, what is your advice for students who want to combine soft skills with business impact? Because having good soft skills is very much important in today's business world to be a
Hmm.
successful leader. So,
Hmm.
what's your advice for students to who wants to have good soft skills and combine soft skills with business impact?
See, I truly believe soft skills and business. What was your question, Rishabh? Can you
So,
please come in?
like an advice for students who want to combine soft skills with business impact, like to become successful in the corporate world or any business, and to be a business leader, we have to have good soft skills, right? Good communication skills. So, what is your advice for students to develop good communication skills, good personality, soft skills?
Okay, see, if you want to work in a corporate sector, not only in corporate sector, if you want to be a leader, communication skills, personality is the key. Maybe see, maybe I can be the best students in the world, best teacher in the world, but in an interview, if I don't know how to present myself, maybe the interviewer will never give me an offer. So I will recommend everyone, especially those who are the current students and in NSHM. NSHM has provided a lot of opportunities, like CLC is one example. So see, as a person, all of we know what are my drawbacks. Where am I
Yes.
lacking? So if you really want to be a leader, any leader, not only about business, first you need to sit and figure out what are your drawbacks, and then you will need to figure out how do you want to overcome them. Maybe if you are not good with communication, maybe you should take you should join the CLC classes more often. Take personalized tips from Anushya ma'am, Shaujanna ma'am, or other faculties, or maybe see, maybe if you don't know how to manage time, you have a time management problem. Do one thing: go back to ask your academic director or your HOD, ma'am, I'm a good at it, but when it comes to deadline, I am not able to meet the deadlines. Then how we can overcome this? Always ask for help. See, when I was a student also, I was also that thing. I thought that asking help from others may be a bad thing, but of course this is not. Because if you ask help from others, it would be easier for you to learn, because they are experienced people. And even sometimes it's happened with a lot of people, maybe they are very shy, they are not able to ask their faculties or some seniors or something like that. I think in college or in every places, all of you have one or two very close friends. So if you have communication issues, you start speaking, you start do some speaking exercise or something with your best friend. Maybe it's not that you need to do it every day for 1 hour 2 hour, you can do it from 10 to 15 minutes. So if you start take this tiny steps, it will help you in the longer run. I truly believe. And it's in soft skills are the see all definitely you need the theoretical knowledge, the technical skills and everything, but soft skills are also the thing you will definitely prioritize and try to learn and work on it. And of course, and you have that first, you need to figure it out by your own. Like if you really thought that no, I am a great speaker, and if I said you next day, no, Rishabh, you are not a good speaker, you should ask Anusha ma'am for the better exercises, or you should work on your vocabs, it will never help. So yeah, definitely, like you should need to art from within, that I really work on that skill set. From my personal experience, I am telling you, I was always, like, as I mentioned, that I was always preferred to think differently on projects or something like that. But I have an issue. For in my first year, I was not able to meet the deadlines, and because see, all my faculties are very considerate or everything. It's not that they have told me you are not able to meet deadline, we'll deduct marks or something like that. But I had that feeling, all of my friends are able to do that, but I am not able to do that. So one day I have asked my faculty, Shiny ma'am, I am not able to submit my assignments within the timeline. So how can I improve that? Then I really want to share that suggestion that ma'am told me. Do one thing, Rishika. For that time I was so late. Maybe I used to submit my projects 3 days 4 days later. Ma'am told me, where you will receive any assignment, make a deadline by your own, that this part of the project I will, maybe you have 1 week time, maybe this part of the project I'll do it within 2 days, maybe that part of the project I'll do it within 3 days. And at the end of the project, if the 7 days is the timeline, you will think that I need to finish it within 5 days, within 6 days, then you will be able to finish it within that time. So I think, yeah, like you need to think about it and
Setting proper
ask.
goals. Yeah.
Yeah, setting, not only about setting proper goals, like, yeah, you can think and you can ask for help, like from your
Yes.
peers, from your faculties, anyone. Like it's your choice. I never recommend that, no, every time you need to go and ask your faculty. Maybe if you are comfortable with any of your senior, you can go and ask him or her. Or maybe if you are comfortable with your best friend, you can ask him or her, maybe if you think he or she has that skill set, honestly.
Okay. Then thank you so much for inspiring and such an inspiring, insightful conversation. It's truly
No,
motivating to hear like
it's
how you
my
have
it's
blended
my
psychology, analytics, and created a meaningful impact in
oh,
human
it's
capital.
always my pleasure to be here and meet you all. It's thank you so much for giving me this opportunity once
Yes.
again.
One, on behalf of the NSHM Center for Language and Communication and all our viewers, we wish you continued success in your journey. Thank you so
Oh,
much.
thank you so much. Truly means a lot. Rishabh, you are my junior. I have never met him. From the core of my heart, best wishes for all your future
Thank you so
endeavors.
much.
And
Thanks.
definitely a strong recommendation for you. I know all the faculties are there, but Shojanna ma'am, Anusha ma'am, all of them have my email ID, my contact numbers. So
Okay.
if you need any help from my end,
Sure.
and please get back to me anytime. Maybe I will not be very quick with my response, but I will definitely get back
Sure.
to you.
Sure. I will.
Thank you.
Thank
Best
you so much.
wishes. Maybe I will see you in bigger platform.
Thank you.
Uh,